All comments and opinions made on this show do not reflect those of World Wrestling Entertainment, Total Nonstop Action Impact Wrestling, or POW Entertainment, or any other independent wrestling organization. Those comments and opinions are strictly those of the ones on the Ringside Report. Today on the Ringside Report, we're going to recap last night's Impact and preview tonight's Smackdown.
And a handicap match with Team Scream.
That is all right now on the Ringside Report.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone.
Everyone, welcome to this Christmas edition of the Ringside Report for this Friday, December the 20th. I'm Randy Adeshows, along with
Brandon McGregor, Scoopy.
Snoopy. That's Scoopy.
Oh,
Snoopy's joining us today, also with my one Christmas card. Thanks to all those people that went out and got me Christmas cards, and we got a little tinsel. But Snoopy's
how many people gave you a Christmas card?
one. Okay, now let's kick this off by recapping Impact from last night. Oh, okay, this is Raw. Okay, here we go. Magnus comes out. He says he will not sell out. Jeff Hardy comes out, and pretty much Magnus says, because he did do it. Jeff Hardy did it on 10-10-10. With Bound for Glory, he sold out to Hulk Hogan and Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. He joined them, eventually ended up getting fired or released from TNA for a little bit because of drugs after that. But he said that would not happen again. And he says, "Worry about you, I'll worry about me." Okay, then not much wrestling.
No,
because that's what you get for a pay-per-view style match. Bobby Roode wins 2 out of 3 falls. Kurt Angle or Bobby Roode won both ones. He cheated while winning that match. Do you really think that deserves to be a win for Bobby Roode?
No, he cheated 2 match. Kurt Angle, Kurt Angle look the same, man. Like I was talking to Anthony Hugh. It's time for Kurt Angle to unlace them boots and go sit at home.
So what do you think? Is there anything left he can do? Maybe team with Sting?
Oh yeah, no, that's a private. But I think, I think that's something to do with Chavo Guerrero. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sting said he has to go home with his family, and then hope we get an answer. Maybe
an Angle?
Angle. Maybe we get an answer on Twitter this week, or we'll find.
I do have Kurt Angle on Twitter.
Did he tweet anything about it?
Yeah.
He don't tweet. He's old.
Then Eric Young comes on and tells Joseph Park next week. He gives him a bunch of gifts: a chair, some barbed wire, and
I thought he was gonna give him the mask.
that's what I thought. The last one was a mask. What else am I? Oh, the tax. He gave him all that and said he's gonna be in a Monsters Ball match, which is Abyss's favorite, against Bad Influence. That'll be next week. Then the cases were revealed, and you could obviously tell when they went that one way. I was obviously thinking I'm totally off on what I said. I don't think me and you got many of anything right. Zema Iron won the X Division title shot.
He's a DJ. He's not a wrestler.
He was a wrestler. He was X Division champion before.
Oh.
And Gunner gets the world title. James Storm not too happy. Do you see maybe James Storm being the one to turn heel?
Yeah, I do. What happened to James Storm and EC3 go together?
That would be a good one. And EC3 gets the tag titles. Chavo is fired. Sting said, "I'll take your case if you face me." So Sting would have got a tag team title shot. That was a lot of risk, but nonetheless, it happens. Me and you had, you were right with the X Division title for Zema Ion. Neither one of us said EC3 would get it, and you were 2 for 4. You said Chavo would get fired.
That was right.
Yeah, so good job by you. And then the Lady Top and Gail Kim lose to ODB. I love Madison Rain's song. She's a killer queen.
Alright, just don't care, JJ.
But it's good. I like it. Anyway, they get the win. Then to finish it off, the Dixieland match. A cage match. First, you got to escape the cage. Then, you need to go grab the title off the ladder. Brandon, tell us what happens at the end of that match, because you were a little peeved.
Yeah, well, what's the little guy's name?
Rockstar Spud.
Rockstar Spud. Hardy was on the top, and Rockstar Spud comes out of nowhere and pushes him off.
And then Magnus takes advantage.
We're going to get to the special edition right here of Brandon's Blabber.
But nonetheless, Magnus wins the title. Now let's go into your
special edition
of Brandon's Blabber, not Brandon's Blapper.
No, this whole pay-per-view, it was good, but I thought it
wasn't a pay-per-view.
Well, it kind of was a pay-per-view.
No, it was a pay-per-view theme.
Did
you pay for it?
Yes, I do pay for it. I pay for that channel.
Okay, go.
Alright, and then, throughout the whole thing, I thought the Kurt Angle match would have been a lot better, And then, that thing with the whole, the Feast or Fire, a lot of people, when they came in talking about it, they came into the, locker room. They seemed to be more hyped. You can see that it was staged, and I just didn't think that was right for business. But the main event, the Rockstar Spud. Why does Rockstar Spud have to get into this match? I know he found...
I told you, because they're both British. Now it's all British. Did you see when he raised his hand and when he had the title, EC3 did not look happy that Auntie Dixie had a new favorite wrestler. He was not happy.
You know, I thought
him and Rockstar Spud are going to be the new tag team champions.
And now with
he is a wrestler.
And now with the setup too, when she's talked to him on the phone, I thought it was wrestling when
you could totally see that was a setup. I mean, I knew it was going to happen before. I wasn't sure if the heel turn was coming this week or next week, but also
Did you know that Matt was going to win?
Yes, I told you that. And
he didn't say he was going to win.
I know that because I did.
And just tell me he saw him. Yeah.
Because he don't know.
He really saw him, all right.
But nonetheless, good card overall. I just think there should have been more matches. But in the matches that did happen, Bobby Roode possibly in the world title picture now. He's a bad guy. You can't have two bad guys facing each other.
Yeah, but where does Jason Parks
Joseph Park
or Joseph Parks? What's his
Abyss?
No, his partner. Yeah, but
Eric Young.
Eric Young. Now where does he go?
I think he's still with him. He's being a scientist. He's trying to figure him out. Anyway, that is next week on Impact. We will not have a show until after that, so we'll be recapping that next Friday on Impact or on our show. Okay, we're gonna take our first time out. When we come back, we'll have the newest handicap match with a couple of guys you've already seen this week. That's next on the Ringside Report. On this date, Brandon, 10 years ago.
I wasn't born.
Yeah, you were. It was the first ever Tribute to the Troops. The 11th edition of Tribute to the Troops is next Saturday, December 28th. And I knew there was a reason. Daughtry's performing. I knew there was a reason why I showed you that on the show. He will be performing.
Who cares about Daughtry?
Who cares about you? And Daughtry will be performing at the Tribute to the Troops, waiting for Superman and all that. That's the theme song for Tribute to the Troops. That's next Saturday. NBC will be at a POW show, but DVRs do come in handy. Okay, so that was on the date, the first one, again, 2 years after, of course, the war and everything else that happened.
Whose birthday is today?
That's on the next segment.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to, now, of course, Monday, who do we have an interview with?
Vinny Riot.
Who do we have one with Wednesday?
CJ Idol.
Who are they together?
Team Scream.
And I wasn't at this one. Anthony Smoody, looking good. And
good to eat.
And you took care of this one in Fox Lake, also a cameo from Jimmy Blaze. In the newest edition of, actually this ain't a handicap match because it's 2-on-2. So technically it's a handicap match, but technically it's a tag team match.
Okay.
All right. Hello, welcome to the Sorry.
What up?
Sorry.
We're with the Ringside Report. Wilmot basketball.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, we are here. We are here with Team Scream, guys. Welcome.
Anthony, looking good. Good enough to eat. Anyway.
All right. Number one question: how did you come up with your team name?
Well, what we did was we wrote out a bunch of team names, and Jimmy picked the one he liked best, and that's what we went with.
Yeah, we literally had a list of God, there were so many of them.
700.
I think there was 5 to 700.
Did you name a couple of them?
No, they're top secret. What if we want to use them later?
There was one the Regulators, Psychotic Rage.
That was also taken.
What was that tag team with Terry Allen, Joey Chi?
Out of Control.
Out of Control. We wanted to be the new Out of Control, but Jimmy thought we were too tame or something like that. But now he's a dick.
We weren't
so it
out
doesn't
of
matter.
control with that.
How long you guys been attacking?
Since last April, or this last.
Since the first time we tagged.
Tag team match.
So since April, do the math. He's the teacher, not me.
A little over a year.
No, a little under a year.
You see the glitter on CJ's face, by
I
the
look like
way.
a freaking vampire.
I
look like a Twilight vampire over there.
Yeah.
It's Skid Town Jones. All right.
Yeah.
Best moment as a tag team.
Yeah, you say yours, I'll say mine. On 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Wrestle Rage.
Wrestle Rage. Yeah, I was
This
gonna say
year's
Wrestle
Wrestle
Rage too. Come on. Duh.
You know, I would have say this.
You know why it was Wrestle Rage? We're talking, not you. You know why it was Wrestle Rage? Because Wrestle Rage is running wild on you, Anthony Smoody. The most hated man in independent wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
Anthony Smoody.
It's live on worldwide television, folks. I think their best moment is
I'm sorry.
when their best tag team was when they beat Psychotic Rage to become the tag team champions.
I was just watching that video the other night, and here's Smoothie. Yeah, F yeah, high fiving everybody.
And I'm getting pissed off that they just won a tag team. I was like, God, no.
Yeah.
All right, and Randy, go ahead.
Next team you would like to face in WWE or TNA?
WWE or TNA. Neither of them have a tag division, so. God. What are you doing here? You're a jerk. You can't be a part of this. What's the matter with you? You got my paycheck? Anyway, tag team. Do you know who I would like to wrestle? Motor Machine Gun.
The Motor City Machine Guns would be awesome. Or Apollo 55 from New Japan.
Are they a tag team or is that one person?
Prince Devitt and Taguchi, Apollo 55. I
Oh.
think
I've
that's
heard of
what
them.
they're called. Look them up. They're tits, man.
But yeah, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin and what
They're
he
not even a tag
said.
team anymore.
Well, I'm just saying, if there
Or the-
was a tag team,
Or the Usos.
or the Usos, they would be kind of cool. And then there's that other team with the hair that does the Rockers.
Or the Bella Twins.
The Bella
what I'm
Twins,
saying.
yeah!
Take note, John Cena and Daniel Bryan, they're coming for you.
No, we're not.
No, we're
them.
coming for
We're
the.
coming for the
He's
Bella
coming for the
They're
girls.
coming for
He's
your
single.
girls. They're coming
I got
for
a
your girls.
girlfriend. I got my own girlfriend.
I'm just
I
saying
don't
we
need to
can
sleep on the
wrestle them.
couch.
We don't have to hang out with them. What's next?
That's it. That's
Oh, what a funny interview! You gotta love the Team Scream. They are the current tag team champions. You gotta
That's the
love.
team from Japan.
And if you follow us on Twitter, you will see the bonus question that Vinny Riot asked Anthony that I did not put on that clip. So if you follow us on Twitter, there you go. Okay.
Oh, you put it on Twitter?
No, I will.
Oh.
But okay, now to finish it off, we're gonna take it. Team Scream. We've been talking about them all week. We've been, as I hear sirens, so a lot of things. Team Scream. We've been talking about. They're the tag team champions. Who do you think? We keep asking who's gonna be their next competitor for the gold.
BCB or the regulars, like I said on Wednesday, it's going to be the regulars. It is time for the regulators to shine in this company. I think they've been almost a year. I think the regulators, come Slamfest, will have a tag team title shot.
Okay, we'll put this back on Slamfest Friday, and we'll review that. We're gonna take another time. I want to come back. We're gonna preview Smackdown for tonight. That's next on the Ringside Report. Welcome back to the Ringside Report. Happy birthday to Armando! Do it!
Alejandro Estrada.
He's 35 today. Happy birthday to the
Did you see what he wrote to the promoter, David Hero?
No, what did he say?
I don't know.
Well, that's a good story.
He's a-
Okay, let's preview SmackDown for tonight. Only one match announced, the tag match. I don't think tag team titles, but it's the Wyatts against Goldust and Cody Rhodes. Could this be the chance for the Wyatts to get that tag team title shot or rule the tag team division?
Yeah, it is, but no, I still mark my words. The Big Show and Rey Mysterio are going to be the new tag team champions.
Because they did beat him on Raw. Maybe you're going to see like a 4-team tag again because Rey Mysterio then beat him on Raw. If the Wyatts beat him, he had a couple teams after him.
Yeah, like we said, the 90 days is coming up short.
Yep, so we'll have to see what happens there. Also, I'm sure a lot of things will happen. Also, some more fallout. I'm sure Randy Orton will be on there.
John Cena,
John Cena, I don't know if he'll be on there. He usually ain't on there if he's not the champion.
He's gone. He's home already.
They recorded that. They've recorded a bunch of stuff now. WWE gets to enjoy their holiday off for, I believe, till next
How did
week.
they get home?
They all flew home today.
Oh.
Or last night, so they'll enjoy their holiday break. But anyway, that is tonight, 7 p.m. So that's the only match announced so far
There's
for
only one match
SmackDown.
tonight.
They taped that, I believe, on Wednesday. What?
It's going to be one match and then the show's over.
No, I'm sure they always have a Divas match, and then Daniel Bryan's always on SmackDown, except for the one we went to.
Yeah.
Which still makes sense. And so a lot of other great things as well. So that is tonight, 7 p.m. on Sci-Fi. I'll probably watch it after we're done taping this because, Ryan's got things to do on a Friday.
Yeah, I have to go do some Christmas stuff, so.
You have Christmas shop about 10 days in a row.
I know, it's got to get stuff done around here.
And I had an argument with UPS yesterday. The
I know.
Amazon ringtone for being put on hold makes me want to put a hammer through my head.
What was it?
I don't know. But anyway, after all this, we were supposed to drop it off at my house, and it was at the frickin' post office. But I got it nonetheless. And your mom's home.
What'd you get?
I can't show you. It's all everyone's Christmas stuff.
Oh, no one watches this. Your family.
And also, we'd like to thank Snoopy for coming on today. He's moving to the left. Well, thanks, Snoopy, for coming on, and also thank everyone for watching. We would like to wish you a Merry Christmas, and again, we'll be back next Friday.
Yes, I want to be with you for a whole week.
Woo! And you know, a lot of TV shows are actually sports talk shows are actually on Monday.
Are they? Why are we on Monday?
Because we're taking a holiday.
Why are we doing a
break.
special edition?
No, you can do special editions. Well, we're going to be recapping WWE and TNA, so we're going to have a pretty big show next Friday. We're also going to preview POW and WWE, and also the handicap match with the guy that lost his job in Elk Grove Village. That is Logan Scott, an interview we took with him in Fox Lake. So that is going to wrap it up. Again, everyone have a Merry Christmas, and again, we'll be back. Anything you would like to say to anyone about Christmas?
Have a good Christmas.
And lay off the eggnog. Don't have too much eggnog.
And watch the Chicago Bulls. They're on.
Bulls, brother, the Bulls. And also a lot of other exciting things. But anyway, enjoy your family. Enjoy a great holiday. And just a Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah,
and
Merry
everyone,
Christmas
a
to
lot of people
everybody.
are sick. So hopefully everyone gets healthy and are 100% for the holidays.
Our
Jimmy Blaze, he's sick. He just got pneumonia. So best wishes go out to him.
best
Matt
wishes to you,
Winchester, his
Jimmy.
surgery. And everyone else that's sick.
Everybody's getting hurt for the holidays.
So I wish you everyone the speedy recovery and everything else. But again, Merry Christmas. And for
Brandon McGrath.
I'm Randy Adeshaway. Thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things